Hey, what's up guys, my name is Sabina and welcome to my channel. If you were searching for a video about Chinese, stay with me and let's get started. So today I'm going to talk about Chinese, but not about the language in general, but about some very interesting facts that maybe you didn't know before. So the first thing we should definitely talk about is Chinese alphabet. And yeah, Chinese does have an alphabet. It's called Pinyin. If we translate it in from Chinese into English, it's called spelled sounds or to spell the sounds. It was invented by a group of Chinese linguists in 1958, which was led by Zhou Youguan. So yeah, it was even less than 100 years ago. So Chinese alphabet was aimed at helping people to write their Chinese names with the help of Latin letters. So for example, if they traveled abroad or if they had, foreign customers, so it was much easier for them to write their Latin version of the name, but not with the help of the characters. But sometime later, this pinyin became widely spread all over the world, and now both foreign students and Chinese native speakers use this pinyin to type something on a laptop or smartphone if they're chatting with somebody, or as a transcription for Chinese characters. Before 1958, nobody had this transcription, so maybe you may ask me a question how they actually read the character. So every character in Chinese is divided into two parts, the left and the right one. So the left part is always responsible for the meaning of every character, and the left one is responsible for the pronunciation. But sometimes characters may have different pronunciations, so everything depends on which word you use. For example, there is a character xing, which means okay, yes, for sure. And also we may ask a question using this character, 这个行不行? Which means, can I do this? Is it okay if I do this? Or whatever. And also there is a word, for example, 银行. So 银行, it's a bank. Not a bank we sit on, but a bank where we keep our money. So, as you might have understood, the pronunciation is different here. And there is actually a small secret I want to reveal. Chinese people do not have a keyboard which consists of 1,000 of characters or letters. They just have a regular Latin keyboard. And another really interesting fact I want you to know is that Chinese belongs to the group of languages which have tones, which means they have denoting parts about every vowel. So in Chinese there are 4 main tones and the 5th one is additional. So the first one is straight. Let's take ma as an example. So as you can see, the sound is really smooth and straight. The second one is ma, the rising one. The third one is ma. So here we have to go down and then up. And then the ma, we just go down. And the 5th, which is additional, doesn't have any denoting particle about the vowel. It's just ma. So it's very short. So just as an example, ma, it's a particle which we use in the end of the sentence to ask a question, but only if the answer is yes or no. For example, 这个好吃吗? Is it delicious? 你已经吃饭了吗? Have you already eaten? Have you had your meal already? So while speaking, it's really important to use the right tone. So let's take a sentence, 我非常喜欢骑马. So 马 means a horse. So for example, if you say 我非常喜欢骑马, it will mean that you really like riding your mother. Because 马 it's a horse and 妈妈 it's mother. The second character may be omitted. So let me just give you another example for you to understand how awkward the situation can be. For instance, you're sitting at the restaurant and you want to order a bowl of dumplings. Dumplings are 水饺. 水 means water, so these are dumplings with the water inside, just with a liquid, with a soup or something. So juicy dumplings, something like this. And the word 睡觉 means to sleep. For example, you came at the restaurant and said 我能不能有一碗水饺? So you asked, can I please have a bowl of sleep? But you actually meant 我能不能有一碗水饺? 水饺, yeah, so not 睡觉, but 水饺. So Of course, the waitress will understand what you meant and she'll just close her eyes because you're a foreigner or something, but the situation may be really awkward because instead of ordering a bowl of dumplings, you just ordered a bowl of sleep. So yeah, Chinese language may be really funny sometimes. So if you're willing to learn Chinese, pay attention to the tones. And yeah, don't be afraid of learning this language. If we are talking about the grammar, the first thing I want you to know is that all the question words are in the end of the sentence, not at the beginning. So for example, in English, we ask, what can I do? In Chinese, we will say, 我能做什么? 什么 means what. So literally, I've just said, I can do what? What can I do? And in Chinese, it's absolutely different. It's not always because, for example, with the word 什么时候, which means what time. So 什么, it's what, and 时候 means time. So it literally means when. 你什么时候能来 means what time can you come? When can you come? So we can't say 你能来什么时候? 你什么时候能来? But in the majority of all the cases, the question word is in the end of the sentence. And another really cool fact I really like about this language is that the pronouns do not change at all. So, I mean, in Chinese we say she, her, hers, he, him, his, whatever. In Chinese, it will be always 他. And by the way, both he and she is 他, but the character is different. So if you want to give an emphasis on the person you're talking about, you may do it actually only while writing, not while talking. But you just may call a person by her or his name, so everyone will understand it. So that's it for today, guys. I really hope that you liked this video. If it's so, just give me a thumb up and write a comment down below. If you want to know something else about Chinese or any other language I speak, just let me know about this down below in the comments. Thank you for watching. Bye!